also blame the dickhead that decided to go in and watch his wife give birth. Who the fuck was that guy?
Johnny.
Dude, do you know how many guys?
That was like,
do you know how many guys like pass out when they see that? They faint.
Yes.
No
And now
shit.
I remember a long time ago, a buddy talking about like working in like a dental office and stuff, and like he would never have somebody outside it's like, look, the assistant, me, and then the patient. That's it. When other people wanted to be in there, it's like, I don't want them in there because they're going to pass out. Now I got 2 patients. I got someone with a concussion. Right. I'm in the middle of a root canal. And they
like that.
Bring them in. Like, I don't know who the guy was.
There was a guy, and then
that brought people into the root canal,
Then the
you
other
mean?
guy's wife was Keith's fucking Mary Beth's husband went and watched a birth. What's the matter with you?
And this is the thing, though. And I got to ask you this. Since guys started doing that, did that phenomenon where the guy is grossed out and can't get it up to have sex for a couple months afterwards, that was the fallout of that?
No shit.
That was.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. I'm asking, did that exist?
It makes sense
that it
for
would.
most guys.
Maybe it's
I fucking-
evolutionary. Women shouldn't be fucking that soon anyway.
Maybe
I
women
did.
wanted that because they didn't want to get laid for the next 6 months. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's women's way of not getting laid for the next 6 months.
No, it's just one of those things where, you know, when you have to go, I don't know, do some awful guy shit, we don't drag you into it.
No shit.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You got like this
I've looked at
amazing
enough
thing.
dicks and wondered what was wrong
No,
with
have
them.
you
No,
ever
he's
fucking
talking
taken your
about some
finger
guy
and jammed
shit.
a hemorrhoid back up in a guy's ass?
Yeah, you
say
need
girls
to
don't get hemorrhoids.
You
No, I'm
need,
just
but no,
saying.
you
I'm
need
trying to
you need to
relate to
come in
birth.
here. But you know what's weird about them? They would want to do it on some level.
Yes.
Just to see you in a weak position. I don't know what it is. They're
It
just
is.
wired differently. I don't claim to know it, but
I agree
I've
with
had that argument with a lot of now ex-girlfriends. I've had tons of arguments with them about
I don't understand
about that shit where I was just like, you know, they would talk about having kids. I've obviously never had kids, and I was just like, I go, well, I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to be out in the waiting room with cigars, old school.
Yeah.
And like, no, you need to be there. I go, for what?
For what?
When the car gets fixed, am I sitting there sticking my head under the hood? I'm just in the way.
I'm in the way.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. It's one thing to be there.
Oh, God.
First of all, if I ever have a kid, I'm going to be right eyeball with the girl. I'm going to be like, I'm right here with you. Eyeball. There's no way I'm looking under the curtain. There's
That's
no
all
way.
she wants. That's
no.
all she wants.
Okay.
No, I watched
But
it
here's
all.
here's the weird guy. The weird guy that's got the video
when
camera
you get like
up
a
the twat.
Oh,
The video camera up the twat.
Yeah.
Who
one,
fucking
too.
started doing that?
like
I
when
don't
they
know.
give you like a C-section,
Yeah.
it's like they got to take your
I had
guts
one.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, this is like some Saving Private Ryan shit. Like, you need guys who have seen that shit. I can't go from fucking getting my teeth cleaned to all of a sudden seeing entrails being taken out
Well, my
and then
husband,
put back in. That's fucking insane.
well, the
insane.
anesthesiologist was like, okay, so you can't see anything, you know, and then I'm kind of like having a hard
You can't
time.
hear the intestines.
Oh,
like
Jesus.
No, I can feel it. He knows it's happening, right? But then the anesthesiologist, like, they have this shit down to a science. They know, okay, Dad, they'll just call him Dad, kind of patronizing. Be like, okay, Dad, 2 minutes till picture time. And, you know, the dads are like freaking out, fumbling. So Adam gets his camera ready. And then they're like, okay, Dad, stand up, start taking pictures. So Adam was like, choo, choo, choo. And like, we looked through them later.
Yeah.
Terrible. I went to
course.
an exhibit at the Getty about war photography, and it
Right.
really was
Same
like,
shit.
Yeah.
why?
Same shit.
Why?
No,
Why?
and I gotta tell you, like
That's-
Yeah.
surgeons,
Why would they wanna do
surgeons
that?
after a while, from what I've overheard in bars, are I just gotta make sure they get fucked up
No.
from like opening bodies up and seeing inside. Like that does it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like watching too much porn. It's the same kind of thing where you like
Watching too much
like that thing.
porn.
Like if you watch too much porn, like you
Yeah.
it's like you worked on the Vice Squad for 20 fucking years, and you're just like this accountant. And you have all like these twisted thoughts. And I think like yeah, you sit there opening up like taking guts out and putting them back in
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
It's got to
that-
fuck you up.
even though your motivation is you're helping
Mm-hmm.
the person, it's like that's desensitizes you in I don't know what sort of way, but it's a traumatic fucking thing.
No shit.
That
No
I swear to
shit.
God, like I want to say this. I mean, I know it's easy for me to say in my position. If it was flipped and we were like seahorses and I gave birth, I wouldn't make you go in there. The same way, if I'm with a woman and she doesn't like a football game, I'm not going to make you sit down and watch. This is my show. Watch it with me. I'm not going to. I get it. Why would I make you do something you didn't want to do?
No, I mean, it's true because it's such a womanly thing. It is a womanly thing to give birth. It's all you, man. All you. I don't have that. So, go do it. Go do it, man.
You can do it. Yeah,
You
like
can
give you a
do
high
it.
five.
I'll
Like,
cheer it.
If I was a surgeon or something like
Yeah.
that, and I had my own scrubs I could bring in there, and I'm like, hey, we're back at the old ball yard, and I feel comfortable. That's fine. But just take like fucking stand-up comic. Or some guy who rotates tires. Hey, you want to see your wife's intestines? No, I don't.
I do not.
I totally support her and all that type of stuff. I'm out here. I really want. But you guys are the experts. You guys do this stuff. Dude, a buddy of mine, like within the last 2 years, he had a kid. He fainted. Whacked his head.
No shit.
Yeah, she had a C-section. And just, you can't tell me there's not an odor. Of
odor.
I mean,
odor.
There is.
They
an
shit,
odor?
They
They
shit the
they-
bed sometimes because
No.
they're pushing.
Well, that's different.
That's not C-section. Pushing out the vagina.
Could we take more of the beauty away from what's the end? How far are we from the? Look at horse.
Does poop come out too?
No.
They know that the girl's like going, well, all right, push 1, 2, 3.
And they shit.
No,
They
the
shit
smell
on the
is from,
fucking-
if you really want to know,
What's the smell?
cauterizing the blood vessels.
What's
What the hell does that mean?
Look at
Oh my
Jorge.
God!
Jorge's
Because-
gonna
so
throw up.
you don't bleed out. So they take heat that's cauterizing.
Take
when
like
you
a
heat-
laser. and they, like,
Good God.
Yeah, you think burnt hair smells bad?
Here's what threw me for a loop. I had the kid. They had Harry. She gave birth to Harry, and then a couple nurses dragged him over to the heat lamp and washed him off. I'm like, that's great. There's old Harry. And then I hear, okay, now Mrs. Farley, push again. Let's get this out. And I'm like, am I
What
having
is it?
twins? It's the fucking sack of their food
placenta.
Yeah, they've
placenta.
Yeah.
And that thing is like that big. It's the size of
big.
the baby.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Was there anything in all those alien movies that they made that ever was more that
Frightening.
freaked you out
No.
more? Yeah.
Right.
No, because it glistened in the fucking heat of the summer. And
Let me ask you this, you fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Why the fuck, excuse my fucking language, would you ever look at that? What made you look at it?
Why did fucking
What?
people?
No.
Why?
Why you-
Think of
why
your,
did I do it?
think deeply. Why did you fucking look at that?
Why is he
Why do I
blaming
slow
the
down
victim?
at fucking car wrecks? Because I want to see
Oh,
fucking
dude,
brains.
this is a girl you want to have sex with, though.
Huh?
I don't know. I wouldn't look at
I'll
it.
fucking do it anyway. I don't give a flying fuck. I'll fuck goddamn.
Can I apologize to
fuck
any
a
woman who
sock.
listens to this? I know we sound like morons, but we
know.
are being honest.
It is. I would sit there and I would not want to look at it. No
Right.
way. No
But
way.
Kevin, it turns back into a beaver. Trust me. Then you can
It
fucking
snaps back.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, guys, Jesus, this is even going beyond me. Listen, this is my thing. I just you just literally made my thought go away with the way you just said that. What I don't like about it is I don't like that it's become this thing, a gauge of your feeling towards the woman you're with. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
it's-
think
it's-
it. Yeah, I don't think it
It's-
has to be that way at all.
It's become this thing where if you don't go in there,
No.
I mean, there's certain
From who?
people that, there's literally people out there that if they give blood, they have to look away because if they look, they're just
pass
needles.
out.
That's just their thing.
Yeah.
And there's guys like that, and you're gonna send that person in there to
Yeah.
potentially be
Yeah.
a foot away from a C-section.
Yeah.
Which is in a way, a controlled medieval torture going on. It's like the Braveheart. Freedom!
Even the army.
It's a
when
baby
they-
coming out.
When they interview you for the army and you sit down with Sergeant and they go, Bill, you want to be in the army? And you go, yeah, I think I can do it. Within a half-hour interview, the guy can go, you're going to get killed right away because I can tell you're a puss and you suck. You know what I mean? And these guys from the army know you're not going to be a great soldier. They'll be like, they'll answer your serious questions. You'll be like, I'm not going to let you in. Why? Because you'll get a bullet through your head. You're not ready.
You're cannon fodder.
You're cannon fodder. I'm not
Here's
going to
another
let you
thing.
do it.
Well, why just, if we're going to do this, then why would you just stop at the birthing thing? Why not anytime you need an operation in your life? Why isn't the husband
somebody
asked to go in there I mean, I have some kidney stones. I don't have enough for the laser, so they're going to cut open my back. I want you got to be in there for me. You were the one who took me out to dinner, and I ate all that food. That's why I have kidney stones. And now all of a sudden I got to go in there. It's like,
I have a cyst in my back.
Especially, it would be hard enough for me to see a woman that I didn't care about in that situation.
Yes.
Forget about one that I loved. To see her filleted open, it's just like, I just don't ever want to, like, my eyes start watering thinking about that. Like, oh my God, I don't want to.
Don't do it. Bring it back. I don't think anybody, definitely don't want somebody there who doesn't want to be there. I'll tell you that.
But there's some old school stuff that we shouldn't
I'm right
throw
on the
away.
other side of the door. Right on the other side of the door. I got the stogies. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Okay? I'll fucking become Mr. Mom if you want to get your career. I don't give a shit, okay? But I just don't want to see you here and right to the right like a purse, your large intestine.
Yeah. There's just some old school traditions we shouldn't throw away.
Right.
Why? Because they're actually not that bad. They're pretty good traditions.
Yeah.
The guy in the freaking waiting room with the cigar,
right.
Not a bad tradition.
Girl gets stitched up, puts a little makeup on, combs her hair, put the baby in her arm, send in the husband.
Not a bad.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That's
look
great.
at that. Isn't that fun?
I could give a flying fuck if I'm not if I'm the third person to ever see my kid the first time in its life.
You know what it is? It's mob mentality. That's what it is. People just they just get, you just see it. It's just like the herd just moves this way, and then everybody just starts going over the fucking cliff, and you're sitting there like, what do you got? What are you doing?
What?
This doesn't prove any sort of love or connection. This is some fucking thing that I swear to God,
somebody started.
Either deranged dude, weird dude, or unbelievable fucking either codependent or controlling woman.
Right.
Started.
Talked her guy into and then said it to her women friends and somehow made it sound like it was this hallmark moment.
Yeah.
No shit.
And everybody followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an ingrown
Everybody
toenail. I
followed.
want you to come in and hold my fucking toe, my hand.
Hey.
While they dig around my goddamn toe. It's fucking disgusting. I would never want any woman to look at that. It's like, you don't need to be there for that. Look at, I heard they got a great fucking coffee house down the way. Bring your laptop.
Listen,